Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds' response when questioned about claims Lutheran Services as a money laundering operation is now raising some eyebrows.
It happened Wednesday in D.C. during the House Government Efficiency hearing. The governor shared her support for Elon Musk and what the Department of Government Efficiency looks to do. During the hearing, a lawmaker brought up a social media post from former Trump advisor Michael Flynn.
Now, he referred to Lutheran Family Services as a, quote, money laundering operation. A congressman questioned the governor about this, asking if she believes that's the case.
Every program should be looked at, that's what we're trying to do.
Okay,
you have
the
to look
Lutheran
at.
Family
I looked
Church
at
has
800.
some connection to money laundering. Is that what you're suggesting?
I'm not saying that, but I said every.
Yes or no question. Is it a
not a yes
money
or no
laundering
question.
operation?
I can't speak to that.
So that exchange right there, how the governor responded to the question, it is what is concerning some Iowans.
KZCI's Kayla James spoke with a reverend of a local Lutheran church. And Kayla, she says associating the Lutheran faith with money laundering is deeply misleading.
And she calls it undermining to the essential work Lutheran organizations and churches do each and every day. Reverend Minna Bothwell spoke with us about those services and what she has to say regarding the governor's answer.
I would say that in a time when public trust is already very fragile and when faith-based organizations are often the lifeline for our communities, especially here in Iowa, vague insinuations can do real and lasting harm, casting doubt on the people and the programs doing the work of healing, welcoming, and restoring, programs that Iowans count on every single day.
Reverend Bothwell is an ordained minister in the Evangelical Lutheran Church in America. She currently serves at Capitol Hill Lutheran Church in Des Moines. Bothwell tells me the work done by Lutheran churches and organizations like Lutheran Services in Iowa is rooted in values of compassion and justice. Lutheran Services in Iowa shared these photos with us, highlighting some of the organization's work, the resettlement program, early childhood work, foster and adoptive care, and so much more. The organization's president tells me some programs are reimbursement-based, meaning they get nothing until they show detailed documentations of expenses paid. Bothwell says creating sustainable systems to support the vulnerable is not a scheme.
When public institutions continually fall short and go unfunded, it's often the faith-based organizations that step in to bridge the gap by offering dignity and hope and tangible support where others are failing. And so this kind of rhetoric, in my opinion, isn't just about money. It's really about trust and witness. Jesus has called the church to stand on the side of the marginalized, and that's exactly what these ministries are doing.
Now, a spokesperson for Governor Reynolds' office did share a statement with us. He explains the top to bottom review that the Trump administration is doing, saying the governor supports that. The statement goes on to say, quote, Governor Reynolds knows Iowa Lutheran Services provides good charitable services for those who need it, and she expects that will be borne out as the review process continues. Laura?